Hello, good viewers. Welcome to my humble abode. I know I keep changing my backgrounds. I know, but this is nice. This is nice. I haven't got my GB posters thing again. Sorry. It's like showing up to school without your workbooks. I'll put it up there. There you go. Now you know where we are. Settle down. It's fine. So Blizzard sent me Diablo 3, and I've never played a Diablo game before. Hold my hands up. Blizzard sent me a collector's edition. Look at all of that. That's awesome. So this game, where do I start? I'll start from the beginning. It opens up with like this epic, awesome cutscene. All of the cutscenes look really nice throughout this game. And then you get to choose from 5 different classes. And there's a few options. There's a few options. And I thought, this looks like one of those games where you get smothered with loads and loads of enemies. So I want something that's going to be like, boom, destroy everything. So I chose the Wizard. Turns out the Wizard is the most stuck-up man in the Diablo realm ever. You're just running around the entire time with him and his little sarky comments left, right and centre. But first, we're going to just start with the best thing that this game has to offer. And that's looting people. That's right, thieving things. Stealing things from people's dead bodies. When you kill something in this game, they explode into loot, into toys, into gold, into swords, into armour. It's so good. It's the driving force. It's the one thing that keeps you going. I mean, the story's pretty good, but really what gets you going through this game is just killing things in the hopes that you get a better sword than you did just a minute ago. I am very ill, okay? We're going to get through this. Skill tree. I would assume it's called the skill tree. I'm going to refer to it as the skill tree. The skill tree. As you level up, you unlock new skills. As a wizard, it was generally spells. The thing that I really liked about the skill tree was the fact that you didn't have to stick with the skills. You didn't allocate certain points and then it was stuck. By the end of the game you've got a lot of spells and you can just mix and match as you need through the dungeons. On to my next point. Randomly generated dungeons. Awesome. This game can only look as good as your PC can handle. However, the environments are great. The real draw in this game is just moving through the dungeons, killing lots of things, feeling very godlike as you level up, and looting their dead bodies. That sounds like it can get repetitive, and it really doesn't. You're really driven to keep moving through the game to get a better piece of equipment. Every now and then when it did get a little bit repetitive, you'd be hit with a cutscene and it would look awesome and you'd be driven on by the story. So if you're not being driven on by the story, you're being driven on by the loot. And if you're not being driven on by the loot, you're being driven on by the story. Overall, it's just an incredible experience. It was really nice for me because I've never really played a sort of point and click RPG before. I've really not got a bad thing to say about this game. I would just suggest if you've got a PC that can run it, buy it. Just don't be a wizard. So one of you guys want a copy of Ghost Recon from my last review? That's your name. I'll be in touch via YouTube messages. And if you're feeling left out and you want something, head over to gbposters.com and you can get Diablo posters, such as these. I've been Brad and I've been blogging for gbposters.com, and as usual I've worked really hard on my outro for you guys this week. Here it is.
Head over to the GB Posters. They sell posters and other things. And it's good. So good.